just about ready to go. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate. And that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go? Here's Mike Tauchman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Andrew Benintendi.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Chase Maidroff, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
One out, base is empty. A swing and a soft liner. And a base hit.
Batting third, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi up here.
1-0.
In the dirt. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 strike.
And misses inside.
3-2.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. The White Sox leave 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and on the hill today, Jonathan Cannon. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do with this one.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Teoscar Hernandez.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to a plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cannon, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Turns and fires to Betts. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Teal sizing this one up, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one hammered way back there. And a foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. And up to the plate is Will Smith. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one fouled hard the other way. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 outs. That's down and in. Rocketed out towards right center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits
Batting
against a
fifth,
firm front
center
side.
fielder,
And the
Tommy
hands just continue to
Edman.
carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Edman will hit next. And fouled off. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
White Sox,
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle
Teal.
Teal. Yamamoto back to work.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
And next to him for the
Noda.
Sox, Ryan Noda. Up and in, 1-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. Foul ball. Misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 out, space is empty. And that skips into dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts whips it to first. 3rd out. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in LA, bottom of the 2nd. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Pajes tries to hold up, appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won around. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. That one ripped, but foul. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside
Batting
fastball to
eighth,
your glove
first
side
baseman,
across the strike zone, especially with 2
Hernandez.
strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That one to first, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
2 strike.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
That's right, LA.
There's a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. That's the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Foul ball there.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Here's Josh Rojas. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Mike Tauchman now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tauchman getting the start in right. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was a 10th round pick. Back in 2013. Hit in the air, left field, Pajes. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Ha-Seong Kim. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Mookie Betts. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at second, nobody out. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swings through that. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 0-2. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to
Now
remind
batting,
yourself it's
catcher,
about the
Will
process. He
Smith.
did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And he's already singled in this game. And strike one to the catcher.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Betts, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting,
Tommy Edman at the
center
plate.
fielder, Tommy Edman.
They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Flying around third is Betts. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. A single his first time. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Max Muncy. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Falling behind 2-1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Number 64 preparing to come on if needed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. They get the out on Muncy. Out number 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Chase Maidroff. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. High fly ball out into left center field. Edman in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Andrew
Benintendi up to the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one fouled off. And that misses. Ball one.
That's a good pitch
one
there.
strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1-2 now. In the air, left field. Pajes on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2
Miguel
outs, base is
Vargas.
empty. Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That catches the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Now on the bump, number 64.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this
Now
year.
pitching
His
for
numbers in those
Chicago.
matchups are very
Number
good.
64, Shane Smith.
Here's Kike
Leading off
Hernandez.
for the Dodgers.
Struck out swinging his first time.
baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up next, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Pulls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
Now
They look
batting,
really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now Ha-Seong Kim, 1 for 2.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Runner takes off, puts it in the air out towards left center. Benintendi is there. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. And that is
One
ball
ball, no
1.
strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That's a ball. 2 balls. No strikes.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive,
Now
puts a runner into scoring
right
position,
fielder,
and a chance for this
Teoscar
offense to add on to their lead.
Hernandez.
So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Hammered, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
5,
for the
John
White
Sciambi
Sox,
with Chris
catcher,
Singleton.
Kyle
And leading it
Teal.
off, Kyle Teal. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it.
Now batting,
Man, this
second
guy was
baseman,
ready to hit.
Lenin Sosa.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that
Up
pitch.
next for
Clearly
Chicago.
he had him fooled.
First baseman, Ryan
2 down, base
Noda.
is empty. Ryan Noda steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Splits the plate, 3 balls and a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Back here at Chavez
Leading
Ravine,
off for
we
the
head to the bottom of the
Dodgers,
5th.
catcher,
Will Smith
Will
to the plate.
Smith.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Check swing, called strike. Hit weakly on the ground. My drop. The throw to first, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside. A little bit low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
In the air, right field. Topman under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And next for L.A., Andy Pages. And there's a strike. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning getting started, and here is Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Taylor measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is down low.
2-1.
On the ground, right side. Rojas tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Yeah, the batter now, Josh Rojas. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
1 ball, no strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Close, but called a ball. 3-0.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now
but
batting,
now
right
at least he gets a
fielder,
fresh
Mike
start against a new
Topman.
batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting,
And
shortstop,
now Chase Meidroff. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's about as nasty of a spirit you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Rojas. He's got it. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Muncy to hit. Just off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Dan Altavilla getting ready to go. Wilson getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is inside. 2-0. Called strike right there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a foul ball. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. That one at the knees for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Miguel Vargas.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 on the way.
Oh. Okay.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground at first,
Nope,
and it
foul.
goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
At the plate, Kyle Teal. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
No, that's low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite
Mlb
way. Didn't get
Sosa.
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So the
for
Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Kirby
Number
Yates.
38.
Well, he's got electric
Kirby
stuff coming out of the
Yates.
pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
So up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa.
Let's go, Kirby.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's a strike. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now here is Ryan Noda. Swing and a miss, strike one.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Come on, Kirby.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2. Ball. 1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. So 1 left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in LA, and the batter now, Ha-Seong Kim.
Designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
Outside low, 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line. Benintendi flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now batting.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
Betts.
He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And Mookie takes.
1-0.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Up. 1-1.
That's too low. And it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar
2 down, bases empty.
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering upstairs. And he swings over the top there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching.
So
for
a
the
lefty out of the
Dodgers,
pen, Anthony Banda.
Number 43.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times
Anthony
this season, as you
Banda.
see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Michael A.
Leading
Taylor
off for
steps
White
to the plate
Sox,
for the White
center
Sox.
fielder Michael A. Taylor.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Clips the corner, and that is strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking
batting
down
third
and
baseman,
in, and you've got to
Josh
find a way to
Rojas.
match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
So up next, Josh Rojas. First pitch, and he just misses. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch is outside. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. And it remains 2-2. The White Sox trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first
Up
2
next
batters
for
he's
the White
faced in this one.
Right
Getting
fielder,
straight
Mike
to work.
Tauchman.
Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball. 2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the 8th. Dan Altavilla.
Dan Altavilla.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So here's the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off for
Will
the
Smith.
Dodgers,
1 for 3.
catcher, Will
With this kind of
Smith.
lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Inside, just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
There's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting left fielder, Andy Pages.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Alexander, the left-hander, up and throwing. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Noda makes the catch, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Chase Mitra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Chase Mitra.
Scott, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Slider struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Benintendi stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and
Now
just
batting, the
destroy
designated
all
hitter,
hope.
Miguel
First 2
Vargas.
batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Vargas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Scott is just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John.